good. It was a good game. Yeah, it was a good game. Good. I think it was a fun, competitive game. Trey was playing good. I was playing good. We had guys on both teams, who were playing good too. It was a good game. Ready for the next one.
What have you learned about playing with Ugo so far? Divine.
He's good to play. He's a good spirit for our team. He has a good energy, and during this off season, we're gonna keep building chemistry and keep playing with each other to see what our strengths and what our weaknesses are, and work on our weaknesses, and so that's all better for the team. I think playing with him in Moneyball has been really good for me and him to connect, from person to person, player to player. So we still have ways to go in terms of building the chemistry or whatnot, but it's good to play with him in this just to kind of know what he's like on and off the court.
What do you see in the practices so far you guys have had?
It's competitive. It's really competitive. It's really hard work. We're all trying to get better. We're all trying to carve out our role on this team and try to make the most of it. We're all trying to improve. All the guys coming back, we're trying to take a couple steps further of our game. We're trying to take 1 or 2 steps, and all the new guys, we're trying to test them, push them, make sure that they're ready for Michigan State basketball.
What about Jesse? He's just starting to come back, I guess, right?
Yeah, he's starting to come back, and thank goodness his recovery's going well. So far, there's been no issues. He's been, kind of slowly getting into practice, and it's been great to have him there because he, with his offensive ability, it just makes us that much more dangerous offensively. We're still working on getting his lateral quickness back and kind of the speed back, but we're not trying to rush any new injuries with his foot.
What are the biggest things that you're trying to work on individually over the summer?
Just get better. Just everything that I did last year, just take it to a new level in terms of playing hard, shooting the ball, face-up game, rebounding. Just try to be trying to be a beast on the boards, beast on offense, and try to work on sighting my feet defensively, moving laterally, so that if I ever get switched onto a guard, no one will have to worry. And just taking the psycho mentality to a new level. Just try to keep pushing that.
And now that you've had some time away from last season, how do you reflect on the way that last season went and the steps that you took individually?
I think I took big steps, but I'm not one to try to settle on accomplishments. I'm always hungry for the next challenge, and that's all I've been focused on. I've been getting into the gym constantly and just getting as many shots up and trying to get better each part of my game, whether that's getting in better shape, becoming a better shooter, becoming a better defensive player. I'm just constantly just trying to take each part of my game to 5 new steps ahead.
What does that psycho mentality mean to you, and why is that something you take pride in?
It's because psycho mentality is making sure that the other team knows that they don't want to mess with me. They don't want to. When I go to the boards, they don't want to box me out. They're gonna complain like, "Is this dude serious?" Like just the relentless psycho mentality. They're gonna go for every board. I'm gonna play every possession, 110%, and here it's good to get reps at when you're tired, push through that. When you feel like you don't want to go get a board, run anyways. You never know what can happen from it. I think the psycho energy is what sets me apart from most players, is because every day I'm trying to bring that energy, because when we get into the season, it becomes contagious, not only with our players, but with our coaches. And that's something that our coaches and players feed off of, but also the Breslin students feed off of. And when you have more energy, you have more odds to win.
Do you remember Tyler Hansbrough from North Carolina?
Of course, yeah.
They call him Psycho T.
Yeah, I heard that name growing up.
You be Psycho Jax.
Yep, Psycho number 0.
Psycho 0. Huh?
Psycho 0, yep.
Jaxon, in a place like this with seemingly 100 cameras, literally 100 cameras on you tonight, how does that feel? Obviously, it doesn't seem like you're playing any different, but how does a venue like this differ from something like the Breslin when you have so many diehard MSU fans here?
Yeah, no, first off, I want to, give a shout out to all the fans here, because that's, they're the reason why I want to play here. I want to connect with the community more, because when we get into the season, we don't have a chance to connect with our community as much. And we have a one-of-a-kind, support community, and everyone here has been so great. And it gives you another sense of gratitude. Know who you're playing for, because when you get closer with these guys during the season, it gives you pride on who you're playing for. And for all the Spartan fans out there, I want to make sure that in the off season, we have a chance to connect with you as much as we can. And when it comes to the Breslin, that's a special energy that not a lot of arenas in either college or NBA can match. And that's why I love playing here. It's one of the many reasons why I love playing here.
Is that something you talked with the new guys about before Moneyball? Because it seems like nobody misses an autograph. Everyone smiles for a picture. Like, there's no fans that are missed. Is that something that you guys told them to expect at Moneyball? Because I'm impressed by that.
I mean, it's something that we go over kind of as a team when we're talking about it, but also it's something that as an individual for everyone, take pride in. It means the world to everybody who's asking for an autograph because some of these, some people can't get Breslin tickets because it's always sold out. And when they have this opportunity, make sure that they get the most of it. And that's what this is about. We want to make sure that people watching here, they get the most out of their experience watching us. And we don't want to, it's unacceptable when you hear people, not taking autographs or, like pushing them off and not doing it or not being too good for this. No, we want to be there for our community and we want to show our Spartan fans our love for them because they gave us so much love during our season and during our runs. We just want to give that back.
Any thoughts on Jordan Scott? He said going up against you was hard tonight, but what do you think about him as a player?
I love that kid. He no matter what challenge he takes, he never complains. He never wavers in energy or in attitude. He's been super great in all of our practices and workouts. He's gonna be a hell of an addition to our team. I think that he should take this year, to really, lock in on the small details of being a college athlete because high school to college is a drastic change, and it starts with the little things in routine or consistency throughout your day that make you a great college player. And I hope that not only me, but our other teammates on our team can kind of guide him through this journey because freshman year is hard for everybody. And he just has such good energy and he has such good, good energy. He has good work ethic and he has the potential to be a great player for MSU.
What was it like having Jace back in the building?
It was great, man. I miss him. Honestly, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be different with him gone, but he's on to bigger and better things now. And I have nothing but love and support for him. And I'm happy and proud of him that he achieved his dreams. Everyone's trying to get there, and the fact that he got there, always there for him for support. And I'm glad that he's come back to us. That's part of the Spartan, kind of the family sense, right? Is you always come back to your community and show support for your community. That's what he's doing for us. He's giving us support, even though he's made the big times. He still has a lot of the work to go, but he's coming back and showing us love. So happy for that, and that just shows what a good person he is.
It's pretty bizarre when a year ago at this time he was just getting settled in, and now he's already in the league.
Yeah, it just shows that everyone's process is different. Some people start out here just trying to figure things out, and then they just go awkwards like this. Some people have it differently, but I don't know what's going through his head when he watches these games, but I remember when we went to Spain and we were just trying to figure out rotations and kind of figure out who we are as players, and knowing where he was then and where he is now, like I said, I'm super proud of him.
Did you guys try to get him out here tonight?
If we are, he's going to be on the opposite team. I want to go against him.
Jaxon, coming up on your last year here at MSU, seems like you really do love the community, love the fans and everything. What are you reflecting on most as you come up on this fall?
Man, honestly, I thought a lot about this, by myself at times, and knowing that it's the last year, this last go-around. Honestly, I want to take every day as slow as possible because I want to, embrace and be thankful for all the moments that I had here as a Spartan. A lot of times were hard, but we had a lot of good times too. And every day from here to the rest of the year, rest of the season, just want to be, as grateful and show how thankful I am to be, a Spartan. And so, giving love to the community and playing my butt off every game for them and trying my hardest to win Big Ten championship and national championship. That's what I want. That's my way of saying thank you for having me as a Spartan.